Tap like to clear the path ahead, and drop your zodiac sign in the comments. Doing that is how you switch this forecast on just for you. On 7 October, it may feel as if the world has paused, as though the universe has taken a long breath and hasn't exhaled yet. The air hums with a kind yet alert expectancy, like a gentle wind before a storm. You'll sense it in your skin, your gaze, your intuition. You won't want to rush, and that's wise, because the early hours place you on the threshold of an inner turning you shouldn't miss. This is a perfect time to look inward, to understand where you stand, where you're headed, and most importantly, why. What unfolds on 7 October tests you not on speed, output, or polish, but on authenticity, honesty with yourself, whether you're living your life or replaying someone else's. Today is less about outward achievement and more about depth and inner restructuring. You'll crave quiet, rest, and solitude, not to escape the world, but to return to yourself. Let excess fall away, cleanse. You may feel the urge to tidy your home, throw away old things, clear accumulated clutter. That's no accident. It mirrors an inner release from stale beliefs, borrowed roles, and other people's expectations. At last you feel, I have the right to be myself. Clarity arrives in close relationships. Some Sagittarius suddenly realize they're tired of keeping up appearances, playing a role, being convenient, and that becomes the start of true freedom. Others finally say aloud what they've kept buried, and they will be heard. Not everyone will understand right away, but you'll no longer betray yourself for approval. That is maturity. That is self-love in action. Around midday on 7 October, unexpected news may reach you. Something you believed to be settled could shift, as if someone turned the handle of fate and opened a door you hadn't noticed. It may touch your work or your personal life. If your first reaction is fear, resist the urge to slam that door shut. What you've long wanted, perhaps without knowing, may be waiting just beyond it. Today, your actions matter more than your words. People will feel you more than they hear you. All the more reason not to lie to yourself. If you go against your own truth, others drift away. If you stand in honesty, the right ones draw closer, not for gain, but for real. The energy of 7 October favors slow, mindful steps. Do less, but from the heart. Say less, but mean it. Be rather than seem. Seeds you plant today, especially early on, will sprout sooner than you expect if you tend them with care. Consider a brief break from routine, a small trip, a walk, a different route. Even a simple change can spark important insights. Inspiration hides in quiet moments, the hush of morning, a heartfelt conversation, a sunset you decide to meet alone. Slow down, listen, feel. If you've wanted to start something new, creative, or soul-led, aligned with your true nature, now is the moment. Even if you aren't sure how it will go, even if no one cheers you on, your strength lies in beginning. The rest will align. The key is to listen to yourself and welcome inspiration when it arrives in unexpected forms. Financially, the day stays even if you resist impulses. Avoid investments you'll regret. Decline offers that cross your values. On 7 October, it's crucial to know why you do what you do, otherwise energy leaks out and results don't show. Quality over quantity. Your task is not to scatter, but to sense what truly matters. Let that be your compass today. Follow it, and by nightfall, a new confidence blossoms within you, not loud or showy, but deep and steady. As the afternoon unfolds, clarity sharpens. What was foggy begins to make sense. Those who seem near yet remain distant reveal themselves. This is a time when people set down their masks, not because they're forced to, but because it's no longer possible to be anything but real. You'll feel it keenly. Pretending, agreeing for convenience, performing, all of it loses appeal. Only truth, only heart, only the genuine. If you've been split between what you want and what you should, that tension may stir again. Yet on 7 October you hold a rare chance to build a new inner structure where desire and duty stop fighting and start working together. Don't rush, just observe. Notice how your relationship with yourself evolves, how space opens for the love you used to give away while forgetting yourself. Later today, someone from the past might reappear, a person with whom something was left unfinished. It isn't a test, it's a chance to see that you are different now, and not obliged to continue what no longer fits. Forgiveness comes easier, not for them, but for you, so you can be free to go forward. This day holds up a clear mirror. You look and see yourself, perhaps tired, but authentic. You feel, I don't have to be strong all the time. I have the right to pause. I have the right to doubt. I have the right not to know. That is adult strength, not in being forever certain, but in not fearing vulnerability. If the morning drew you inward, the second half of the day brings rising energy, the urge to share, speak, hug, be with those you love. Don't force anything, simply allow contact. A short conversation with someone dear can fill you more than a string of public wins. This is a day of quality, warmth, and sincere connection. In work and personal projects, an idea that once felt impossible may find its shape and become real. It might relate to something you've always wanted to do but didn't dare. The universe whispers, try, start small, take a step. The path forms under your feet when it is yours. Pay special attention to your body. In the later hours it will respond acutely to everything: emotions, environment, food, words, even your inner dialogue. Ignore its signals: fatigue, tension, irritation, and it will push back. Listen, and you'll uncover a rare sense of agreement with yourself, like coming home. That state is priceless. Many Sagittarius will feel an unusual softness today, as if a long-worn armor melts away. You stop fighting yourself, people, and the world. You realize I can simply be, live, feel, not defend, but open. This is not weakness, it's maturity, an inner strength that doesn't need to prove itself. In love, reciprocity matters most. You stop gripping those who aren't really there. You understand that if someone wants to be with you, they show up, without conditions, games, or secrecy. That realization frees you, because real love doesn't make you chase or manipulate, it simply is, quiet, sure, and unmistakable. 7 October offers a chance to release what you've carried for years: pain, guilt, expectations, anything that isn't yours anymore. Yes, at first it may feel empty. Don't fear that space. Into it will come something new: fresh air, free breath, room, power, love for yourself, for life, for what's just beginning. Move gently, kindly, and slowly. And one quiet evening today you'll feel, it's right. Everything is going as it should. I am in my place. Toward late afternoon, an important choice may present itself, not necessarily between people or actions. Often it's deeper, a choice between your old self and your new one, between how you used to react and how you want to feel now. This moment reveals how much you've grown, how ready you are to walk forward without what once supported you but has become an anchor. You may feel a strange mix of lightness and unease. Freedom can be unsettling at first. Stay with it, and it will grant a new level of understanding of life and your place within it. One of today's key lessons is the skill of not rescuing, dragging, or pulling along those who refuse to move. That is not cruelty, it's wisdom. A respect for another's path and for your own. Your time is precious, and today it's especially valuable. Don't waste it on those who don't listen, don't appreciate, or aren't truly present. You may face attempts to pull you back into old patterns, places where you were loved with conditions, or respected imperfectly. You'll feel it's simply not for you anymore. It doesn't hook you, not even enough to offend. It's just uninteresting. That's your sign, you've completed this lesson. Thank it silently, and keep going. There's new life beyond the almost. Today teaches you not to beg for recognition, love, or approval, because what's yours arrives without struggle, proof, or persuasion. It's a kind of magic when you simply exist, and that is enough. People stay because they want to, not because you work to earn their warmth. Be attentive to casual words. A single sentence overheard on the street or in a bus can turn everything, as if someone outside speaks your inner truth aloud. The world will talk to you through signs, dreams, and sensations. If you listen, you'll know your intuition has grown stronger. Trust it, it won't mislead you. As evening approaches, your creative current brightens. Even if you haven't drawn, written, or sung in ages, you may feel the pull to make something with your hands, to create, to leave a trace. That's not random. Through creativity you reconnect with yourself, restore, and heal. Allow yourself to do something simply because it brings joy, without utility, without outcome, just because you want to. Family dynamics may ask for review, especially if you've long been the one to adjust, yield, and make things easy. Truth will come out, through words, silences, and emotions. Choose honesty that heals, speak of yourself, your feelings, your needs. Real closeness is possible when blame is set aside and masks come off. 7 October can be the day you stop postponing life, decisions, and yourself, the day you say, enough waiting, it's time to live. If you support rather than frighten yourself in that moment, something new begins without strain, without fear, without pain. Give special attention to your home, not just the walls but the atmosphere, the scent, the light, the quiet. Make your space cozy. Even if it's one shelf or a small corner, let it become your anchor, a place of strength. You'll notice that the cozier the outside, the calmer the inside. Financially pleasant surprises may arrive, perhaps small but sweet, money from an unexpected direction. It's a sign you're on the right path. Continue and be grateful. Let it confirm that when you move in agreement with yourself, life answers with kindness. This day is not about a race or a scoreboard. It's about you, your sensations, your longings, and who you are becoming. Most importantly, you start to like yourself, not for achievements, but simply for being alive, real, and open. That is the quiet magic of 7 October. By late evening, you may feel everything that's happened today clicking into a single picture, like a puzzle assembled piece by piece. A moment of recognition arrives, who you are now and where you want to go next. You find you're quieter, not weaker, wiser and more assured, and that won't fade. You no longer want to chase anyone or anything. A rare deep state settles in. I am where I need to be. What I need is within me, and what's meant for me will find me, because I no longer cling to what isn't mine, hold on to what is left, or ask for what isn't ready to come. Conversations you've avoided may begin at last. Topics you shelved, words you swallowed. They come out now, and they don't destroy. They heal, speak from the heart, not from hurt or grievance, but from love. Even if it's an ending or a pause, let your words carry light, because you already know how to love without breaking things. And you will notice those who want to be beside you appear, genuinely, quietly, gradually. Don't hinder it. You've come far to be chosen not from need or utility, but because you are you. Trust those who see your soul and don't try to reshape you. That is today's gift. Some who once hurt you or simply vanished may reappear, and you'll notice they no longer disturb your balance. There's no wish for revenge, no push to explain, just peaceful acceptance and freedom, with tenderness toward the past version of you who endured it. You'll embrace that former self, thank them, and let go, with love, without pain. Inside you feel, I have grown strong without growing hard, sensitive without being vulnerable to harm, open without being defenseless. This rare state can't be captured in words, it must be lived, and you are living it today, hour by hour. Toward the end of the day, a striking idea may flash, odd or daring at first. Write it down and let it grow. It could become something real, creative, and inspiring. Perhaps it marks the start of a new chapter in which you don't just live, you shine. Not for show, but because there is so much light within you that it wants to spill out. Care for your body not as punishment but as love, gently, with gratitude. Your body is your temple and guide. It has carried so much. Today it doesn't want force. It wants care, rest, nourishment, movement, fresh air. You'll be surprised how quickly it responds when it isn't criticized, fixed, or punished, but cherished. This is a great moment to learn something new. Maybe a language, music, psychology, history, anything that makes your mind come alive and helps you feel more fully yourself. Don't block that impulse, it's part of your transformation. 7 October can end with the sensation of flight, an inner soaring as if you've surfaced from deep water and can breathe fully again. Freedom, gratitude, love for yourself, quiet, true, deep. Dear Sagittarius, this day is given for rebirth. If you feel more life, more joy, and more faith in yourself, then it's working, and now you can do anything.